Breaking news. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and today I am here bringing you a response video to one of Tekken 101's videos that he put up just the other day, titled Blackbeard's Devil Fruit Checklist. Now in this video, it was just a discussion video that he had in which he discusses potential devil fruits that Blackbeard and his crew may want to steal down the line. Now if you remember, what Blackbeard is currently doing is that he is currently stealing devil fruits from powerful pirates or just powerful people in general, because it's not just pirates who have devil fruits. If he could steal a devil fruit from the Marines or from the world government, then he would. Now, as Tekken was going over all of these different devil fruits that he believes Blackbeard would steal, and I agree with the list 100%, and Blackbeard could make use of all of those devil fruits he said, he did leave off a couple of heavy hitters on his list that I wanted to bring into relevance now. So, I had to think. I was like, okay, well, it seems as though Blackbeard wants to give his 10 Titanic captains all devil fruits, right? So I was like, okay, well, how many of the 10 Titanic captains currently already have devil fruits? And I found out that we know definitively that 4 out of the 10 have devil fruits. Now, it is entirely possible that the other 6 may have devil fruits, but nothing in the storyline that we've seen in the anime or in the manga have corroborated any of those 6 having devil fruits, okay? But we know that Lafayette, Shiryu, Katarina, and San Juan all have confirmed devil fruits. So I made a quick list of about 6 devil fruits that I would like to see if in a perfect world they were to obtain devil fruits. These are the devil fruits that I think would benefit the crew the most and also capitalize on how that particular person acts, their personality, their traits, their fighting style, you know, for what we have seen. We haven't seen a lot of them. But nonetheless, here is my list. Now, the first person on the list I wanted to talk about is Burgess. Alright, the first mate of the Blackbeard Pirates, and he is a heavy hitter if I ever seen one myself. He is doing a phenomenal job of not needing a devil fruit. He knows hockey, he's able to go toe-to-toe with people, and he handles his business as the first mate, except that one time in Dressrosa where he failed to obtain Ace's old devil fruit. But nonetheless, the devil fruit that I would give this man is the Zushi no Mi. Okay, this is Fujitora's devil fruit, its ability to control gravity. Now, I know he would have to die, okay? If any of these devil fruits fell in the hands of Blackbeard, you know 100% they died, okay? So, RIP Fujitora and everybody else on this list, hypothetically, of course. Nonetheless, Burgess is a heavy hitter. This man has ripped a building out of the ground and thrown it at Ace, okay? Whenever there is a devil fruit of high interest, in this case is Ace's fruit back in Dressrosa, Burgess is the one who is going to go and has that assignment to obtain it. It just so happens that Burgess, being the first mate of the Blackbeard crew, was up against the second in command of the Revolutionary Army, Sabo, alright? It was a mismatch if I've ever seen one myself. Even without a devil fruit, Sabo was a monster with his Dragon Fist style of fighting, and you give him a fire-based devil fruit, he is damn near untouchable. Nonetheless, imagine Burgess using this devil fruit with his current style of fighting. You have magnified punches, magnified lariats, magnified elbows and kicks. He is a, what is he, a luchador, something like that? A Mexican wrestler, okay? This man could pile drive you with the gravity force of 1,000 suns. Now, I know I'm exaggerating, but nonetheless, he could do it if he wanted to and he mastered this devil fruit. In addition to that, say he didn't want to have a one-on-one, hand-to-hand combat-esque style of fighting. This man could Madara the entire battlefield. Any island they're on, he could Madara it, summoning and bringing down meteors one after the other. I cannot remember how many. I think he actually did bring down 2 in Dressrosa. Nonetheless, it shook everybody to the core. And if you watch the Stampede movie, it's like there's nothing you can do. You have to deal with the meteor. You can't outrun it. You have to deal with it or you and everyone else is dead. Fujitora would be good, but you know, that's kind of like a battle ender, a ship sinker, an island imploder. The second name on this list is Pizarro. And I was looking at Pizarro, I was like, wow, we don't really know much about Pizarro other than the fact that he was a corrupt king, right? I believe he was from the North Blue. But nonetheless, I was like, what could you have done in the North Blue of all places? Nonetheless, it may be possible he has some connections to the Vinsmoke family. Who really knows? But the devil fruit that I gave him would be the Pawpaw fruit. The Pawpaw fruit is a devil fruit that is possessed by Kuma, one of the warlords of the sea, and currently his whereabouts are unknown. Last time we saw him was during the Reverie, and he was a slave. He's a cyborg. He's given up all of his humanity to Vegapunk in order to do whatever. I don't even know why he did it, but he did it nonetheless, okay? Kuma has arguably top 10 strongest devil fruits in the entire series. And honestly, his devil fruit, the pawpaw fruit, is easily top 5 strongest paramecias. The ability to repel anything and everything, even the air itself, is ridiculous. Okay, not only could he do that, but he can repel pain out of a person's body. The same thing that we saw him do with Luffy, how he just forced all the pain out of his body, and that's when Zoro took all of his pain. That's insane. This devil fruit is ridiculous. He baby slapped all of the Straw Hats across miles and miles of oceans and landing them on random islands. On top of that, a massive speed boost would be given to Pizarro that we saw from Kuma. I mean, honestly, just go back and rewatch that arc. Like, Kuma came and dominated. If he was a true pirate, it would be nobody stopping him, for real. Like, honestly, I would argue that if Kuma was a true pirate doing pirately shit, much like how we speculate that Enel, if he was on Earth and not on the moon and Enel was just a pirate, he's easily, like, his bounty's easily over $1 billion. He would be a contender. If not one of the highest bounties, he would be a contender for a Yonko position. I'm confident. All he has to do is master hockey, and yes, he would be a contender for a Yonko position. If not there, he would definitely be in the billion bounty range. But that's a devil fruit that I could see him utilizing very easily. I don't know what he would, do for the crew, due to the fact that we haven't seen a lot of him and his fighting ability or anything of the nature. I don't think he's ever been in a fight other than what we saw at Marineford, but that wasn't really a fight. That was more of a slaughter. It is what it is. The third name on this list, and a very interesting one, is Doc Q. He is the medic of the crew. He is terminally ill himself, and even his horse, Stronger, is terminally ill. Could Pizarro, with the pawpaw fruit, help alleviate all that pain that Doc Q is feeling? Like I said, Kuma can expel pain out the body. He could easily expel the pain out of Doc Q that he's feeling from being terminally ill. Could he dispel the illness altogether? Who really knows? He would be on his law status. Nonetheless, the devil fruit that I would give Doc Q is the Horo no Mi. Okay? The Ghost fruit. The devil fruit that Perona has. Alright? I just find it interesting. Like, Doc Q, he is a very dreary person. Like, he's not the life of the party. You wouldn't want to take him anywhere. He's a buzzkill, okay? Is it due to the fact that he's dying? Yes. And I think that him having a very ghostly, depressive devil fruit, such as the Horo no Mi, would have its benefit amongst the crew. Perona, in my opinion, could kill almost anybody, unless they're more depressed than the Ghost. You see what I'm saying? You remember when Perona was running through Sanji and running through Luffy and running through Zoro? They couldn't do anything about it, because once the Ghost passed through your body, it just dwindles your fighting spirit down. Doc Q could do that and then have anyone else on the crew just run cleanup, because they don't have the will to live anymore at all. It's actually a very beneficial devil fruit. Not only that, but Perona also uses her Ghost to run reconnaissance. Everything her Ghost sees, everything her Ghost hears are relayed back to Perona, and she hears herself. Not only that, she's also able, if she's, not moving, she can, what's the word I'm looking for? She can, do like an out-of-body experience and become a ghost herself. So, while Doc Q is sitting on the back of his horse, he could be in his ghostly form and flying around, running a reconnaissance mission. That's an entire possibility. This is more of a supportive devil fruit, but a effective devil fruit nonetheless, especially with that ability to, one, gather intelligence and dwindle people's fighting spirits enough to where it's just cleanup duty for everyone else on the crew. Next name, Vasco Shot. Again, we haven't seen a lot of them, or a lot of him, but regardless, most if not all of these names were in level 6 impelled down, meaning they can fight whether you want to admit it or not. They will fuck somebody up individually. Any one of these 10 Titanic captains could be captains on their own crew by themselves. Vasco's Shot interests me. I don't know why he interests me. He just does. He's weird, but I want to see him fight more than anybody else on the crew. But the devil fruit that I would give this man is Pika's Stone fruit. The reason why is just, I feel the Stone fruit is very effective. Tekken 101 talked about the Dressrosa devil fruits, and I don't know why he left that devil fruit off the list in its entirety, because the minute they step foot on an island, that island then becomes Pika. Like, Pika did mountain level feats easily As long as it's an earth-based, stone-based island, which 100% are, Vasco instantly becomes island level when it comes to destruction. He can move freely through the earth. Again, I don't know how this isn't considered a Logia-based devil fruit, but nonetheless, if he awakens this devil fruit, he could easily disrupt the core of the planet itself. But this is all speculation. I think all of Doflamingo's crew is in Impel Down nonetheless. The last name on this list is Augur, the sniper of the crew. Now, this man's eyesight is through the fucking roof. It's very easy to speculate that he might be the best sniper in the entire One Piece world. Now, I know there is Usopp's father on Shanks' crew, but in terms of sniping feats, Augur has the best ones out there, okay? Even when the bird died, I forgot where they were, but the bird had just fallen out the sky or whatever, and Chopper was like, oh, hey, this bird's been shot. Nami was like, that's impossible. We can't see the island and nobody can shoot that far. It was Augur who made that shot. So what can Augur do? What devil fruit would benefit Augur the most, benefit the crew, benefit Blackbeard in his plans? Okay, look, honestly, I know I said 6 devil fruits, but I really could not decide which one I would want to give Augur. So I have 2 devil fruits for Augur, and I want y'all to decide in the comment section below which one you think is best for him. The first one being the Mirror Mirror no Mi. Okay, this is the devil fruit that Burly had, which allows him to access this mirror world and access any mirror altogether. Burly is able to simply move throughout any mirror that she wants to. It's an infinite matrix of connections between mirrors in any given area, right? And on top of that, you're able to pull people into the mirror world with you that we saw on the Whole Cake Island arc. This reminded me a lot of because Tekking brought it up in his own video. He mentioned Blue Note's Door fruit. Well, technically, Burly can do the exact same thing with the mirror world, meaning it's like an entire different pocket dimension that she has. On top of that, she has reflective attacks that we saw her use where she reflected other people's devil fruit abilities. She can make copies of people that mirror them and their power. There's so much that you can do in Augur. If he is as smart as I give him credit for, he would be able to utilize his devil fruit for his sniping as well. He could simply extend the barrel of his gun through one of his own mirrors, make it pop through the window of a ship, and simply snipe somebody. We've never seen it used like that with Burly because she was a hostage for almost the entirety of the Whole Cake Island arc, but it is something to keep in mind. The second devil fruit that I had picked for him that I couldn't decide was the Ori no Mi, and this devil fruit, I'm surprised Tekking did not say this, is Hina's, the Rear Admiral's devil fruit that allows her to capture and imprison anybody using her limbs. So if I was fighting Hina and you see someone try to hit her, she simply wraps her arm around them and her arm becomes a metal bar, and then it simply phases and becomes a legitimate metal bar which she can use to imprison and capture anybody. It's actually the most useful devil fruit I can really think of that the Marines have currently. So that is a devil fruit. It's self-explanatory in and of itself. That could be 100% useful as a sniper, as a support role on the crew. I mean, snipers are support regardless. It would be beneficial if he's able to capture people, but I can also see the benefit of being able to have that pocket dimension of mirrors, and if I really had to go just off the top of my head without thinking about it, I would give him the Mirror Devil Fruit. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for y'all today. If you made it to the end, thank you for rocking with me. Go plus ultra and smash the subscribe button. It lets me know you rock with the content that I put out here on this channel. Leave in the comment section what other devil fruits you might want to see. Tekking, if you're watching this video, shit, fuck, thanks. But yeah, those are the devil fruits that I would really pick. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video, all that fancy stuff, and like always, keep it safe and rapid tight. I'm out.
Roger, you're gonna climb up in the stomach. Keep pushing him that way. Go, go! He's making a run for it. He's heading your way. Good shoot. We need him alive and unharmed. Roger, you're gonna climb up in the summit. Keep pushing him that way. Go, go! straw hat. He's making a run for it. He's headed your way. Don't shoot. We need him alive and unharmed.
Inimigos adiante!
Watch, we're gonna climb up in the summit. Keep pushing him that way. Go, go!
Nunca vai entrar na favela! Estão vindo do oeste! Tenta trazer eles com vida. Podemos pedir resgate por eles. Pega eles de surpresa, de cima dos telhados! Soldado inimigo! Não dá pra ver nada! O BLACKBEARD tá correndo pra onde? Volta aqui! Tem uma bala pra colocar na tua cabeça! Ele tá indo pelo outro lado! Pega ele! Pega ele! Não vai pra lá, ele tá morto! Espero que já venha escolhido teu caixão! Estão atacando a gente da esquerda! Cuidado, estão tirando uma granada! Eu acho que foi entrar e sair quando fizeram a minha favela, acha? Ele foi que já vem escolhido teu caixão! Tô vendo um inimigo ali em cima na esquerda! Espero que já vem escolhido teu caixão! Tô vendo um inimigo ali em cima na esquerda! Tô recarregando! Ei, gringo, corre enquanto pode! Ok! Não, gringo! Tá perdido! Tenta trazer eles de vida, podemos pedir resgate por eles. Inimigo na frente, fogo nele! Fred já vem escolhido com caixão. Inimigo já... Na frente, fogo nele! Cuidado, tô tirando uma granada! Me dê cobertura! Tô vendo um inimigo ali pra cima do lado direito! I'm going to cut your tongue! Vou arrancar tua língua e fazer tu comer ela em pedacinhos! Tô tentando secar nossa... Da onde ele tá atirando? Tem uma outra granada, usa tudo! Tô atrás da gente! Inimigo! Vai pro telhado! Mata todo mundo!
Ghost, he's going for that motorcycle! No, he's not!
E dos matadores gringos, vai, vai!
Nice! He's breaking to the right Climb up at the top. Ghost, I'm going far right. Roger that. He's gonna get away. No, he's not.
Front runner, this is Bravo 6. We've got the package. I repeat, we have got the package.
Command, ready for dust-off. Send the chopper. Coordinates to follow. Bollocks! The skies are clear. Send the chopper now! Command's got their head up their arse. We're on our own.